Had one of the worst deadlift days of my life, bro, but we're gonna see if we can make it up with squats. Just go ahead and torture myself.
Come on. Yep.
Nice! Most people train for years just to never hit 405, and it's not because they're weak, right? So in today's video, I'm gonna be going over why you aren't hitting 405 and what you need to do to hit 405, right? Before we get into today's video, I would like to quickly shout out my workout program, right? This is the program I designed myself. It's garnered towards strength training and hypertrophy, and it's the workout program that helped me get to a 405 squat within 1 month of training, right? Again, it's only $5, less than a Big Mac, but more fulfilling. Okay, getting straight back into it, right? So in today's squat session, I hit a 405 working set, right? Not a PR, but it's heavyweight regardless. And I'm gonna tell you why most people won't ever hit this weight, right? And the number one reasons, or the multiple reasons are, number one, consistency. You gotta stay consistent in the gym, right? There's days where, you probably feel lethargic or you just don't wanna go, right? That's just too damn bad. How do you expect to get gains when you aren't showing up to the gym? And the cool thing about the gym is when you show up and do what you need to do, you get your return on investment 1,000-fold, right? It's not a lot. It's not like real life, right? It's not like work where if you do the best, you get passed up for someone else for that promotion, right? That shit sucks. But when it comes to, the gym, as long as you show up and do your best, you're going to get what you put into it, right? That's just how it is. And sadly, a lot of people don't put enough into it, right? You put like $5 and expect that investment to go to 1,000. That's just not how it works, right? It's a lot like if you work, it's all like 401k matching, right? If I put 3% in, my company matches me 3%, right? That's just how it is, right? You got to put what you are willing to lose, right? Or what you are willing to gain, right? By into that investment and into yourself and into the gym, right? That's just how it is. And that's awesome. That's why I'm as strong as I am now, right? A lot of people are like, oh, man, you really are strong, right? But I would not be as strong as I am now if I didn't have the consistency, right? The drive to do better, the drive to show up even when I didn't feel like showing up, right? And another reason is a lot of people, unfortunately, are jumping on so many other programs, right? You're flopping back and forth, right? Or like you can't stick to one program at all, right? It's one day where you're just like, okay, I'm gonna do upper, lower, or now I'm gonna jump on the newest freaking program, right? It's like whatever is trending. If you plan on getting bigger, you probably try sticking to a program. Again, this kind of follows or overlaps with consistency, but you need to stick to one program. Stop jumping on the newest trend, because how do you expect to grow if you can't stay consistent with the program that you have now? You're not even giving it time to flourish or time to see results, right? Again, stick to one program. And here's a pretty good one if you want it. Another reason you're probably not hitting 405, even though you might have the strength to do it, is the way you interact the weight, right? I was told even by my friends, right? Like, dude, you are rushing everything, right? You need to take your damn time. And I 100% feel you, dude. Because when he told me that, I was like, what are you talking about? I feel like I'm about to be crushed on that weight if I do it immediately. But you will 100% hit the weight if you take your damn time. The weight's not going anywhere, bro. The shit might fall off your back if you rush it too far or rush it too fast. But again, take your time, right? Here's a video of me just unracking the weight, bracing, and taking my time before the descent.
Come on. Yep.
Nice! In that video, you saw me like wait, right? I'm bracing and then I'm coming down. And when you squat down, try not to just drop. When you drop, then pretty much the weight's dropping as well. You might not come back up with the weight on your back, right? And that's when injury happens. This is when you could set yourself back. And this is probably when you might never even hit 405 because this injury might be career ending, right? Who knows? Again, take your time. Patience is key, especially when it comes to powerlifting, right? Try not to rush anything. Another reason is just fear of heavyweight. Dude, I get it. When I had 405 on my back for the first time, I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. I think for the very first time, I just racked it back up because I'm scared, right? Shit, like going down, I might not come back up with this, right? But again, powerlifting, the biggest thing about powerlifting is it's also a mind game. Obviously it tests your physical and brute strength, but it's also a mental game. Because if you don't think you can hit this weight, then you probably can't hit this weight. That's why a lot of people, like Eddie Hall, for example, the biggest mental thing he did to deadlift that 500 kg was like, my family's in danger. And if I can't pick this up, I can't save my family, right? So think about that, but with just 405 pounds on your back. I think that's a lot more better compared to picking up 500 kg, right? Yeah, again, it's a big mental game. You got to be prepared. You got to be, strong enough mentally to pick this up, right? You got to sometimes psych yourself in, right? And sometimes when that energy drink is coursing through your veins, your heart's beating a lot faster than usual. And sometimes, those thoughts creep in like, what if I'm not strong enough for this, right? Even though, if anything, this probably isn't even your PR, right? That's just how it is sometimes. You got to overcome those dark thoughts, be stronger, be mentally prepared, right? Again, powerlifting is also a pretty big mental game. And again, what helped me squat 405s was consistency, right? My accessory liftings as well, right? And what you're probably asking me, what accessory liftings, right? Accessory liftings, as in like, since I do low bar squat, throw in some back extensions, right? Because again, they hit the posterior chain. Or your RDLs, again, they hit the posterior chain as well, right? If you don't know, low bar squat, something I do, your posterior chain is very heavily recruited in it. That's why you might notice when you do low bar squat, your deadlift actually increases. Because again, another posterior chain recruiting exercise. Again, you want to get your quads engaged as well, because your low bar squats still emphasize quads to a certain degree, or actually quite a huge degree. So throw in some hack squats, right? That's another squat pattern movement. Throw in even some leg extensions, right? Just increase your accessories. Do your accessories. They're important. It's like pretty much doing your homework, right? For the quiz or the test you're going to take. Doing that homework will help you out. I promise you. And again, consistency, showing up even when you don't want to, even when you're lethargic and stuff like that. That's what pretty much helped me get to a 405, being consistent, squatting more than twice a week, and just, showing up to the gym. So that's how I did it. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you want to squat 405, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I really love doing this. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys have a good day.